Growing up was challenging. It was tough. After secondary school, I started working. Because of the financial constraints, we kind of put school aside for a while we did different various works. I felt angry with myself that while my mates were busy achieving educational success, I was at home. A classmate of mine called me the first time to tell me that he's in school. He just entered the school and the school was very good. I decided to come and check how it is here. When I came here, I saw a wonderful school where you can actually realize the real dream, not just the certificate. You can actually do the thing you wanted to do. I was thrilled by it and I decided to seek admission here, even though I didn't have the financial strength to carry out my ambition.
I saw a young boy who very talented and smart, but depressed because he had a very difficult situation. He wanted to learn, he had the desire, the ambition, but the difficulty around him made him sad. It didn't give him hope. We needed to solve a problem here. So how we're going to do it, I had no idea.
I didn't have money for it, and there was nothing I could do. It just felt somehow like a chance is slipping away from your fingers. Something that seriously is worthwhile. You're just letting it go. So then the school now told me that they would like to give me a loan. They told me that the loan is simple. It's really, there's no interest on it. They told my dad that before the loan can be implemented, he has to pay 50,000. 3 months they gave us to raise 50,000 was almost up. I was just called and I was told that somebody had paid for the 50,000 for me.
When we broke the news to him, he was moved to tears and he wasn't just sure. But it meant that there was hope also, that yes, I can do it, that I can get somewhere in life, I can be something. 80%, 90% of students we have cannot take care of themselves, but they have that initial desire to be here. So we try to adopt different models, so by approaching companies for help, people make regular contributions, we generate funds from there. So he became the beneficiary.
So we signed the agreement and I started school.
In 2013, the European Institute for Cooperation and Development, IICD, started a program in Nigeria called the Seeds of Hope program. The program targets young people from financially challenged backgrounds with the aim of providing them vocational education, which will make them employable in the fields of energy and electricity. The electrotechnics program that Jumbo studied came about as a result of the Seeds of Hope program, and IIT was the first school to implement the project.
It's always fun learning something new. There's this excitement when you're learning something you've never learned before. Just imagine a plant growing from the ground. That is how it feels when you learn something new. It has been exciting and thrilling. I can't imagine my life without IIT now.
Jumbo studied electrotechnics to answer a problem in the power sector, which makes that at the now that he's qualified, is able to work in the power sector, even not just the power sector, as a service technician in every other industry.
Our training model in IIT is that students have some time in school and have some other time in company. So in company meaning that he goes to the companies to do an attachment. Now, electrotechnics being the first group of people we have trained, we say to ourselves, okay, these students have to start somewhere. Partner companies, are you interested in taking some of these students? Yes. So that's how it ends up in comments.
Jumbo is one person that actually worked with us in the workshop for quite a while, and I think what stood Jumbo out was this ability to keep asking questions. And until he gets that answer, he doesn't stop. So he was actually quick to grab what his supervisor was teaching him, because he already had that prior experience in his school. So he was very quick in understanding what we were actually doing in the workshop.
What is in Jeremiah, not even outside, what is in him is enough for him to eat with his family throughout his life. IIT really transformed his life in terms of his knowledge. In fact, at the end, he told me that I should not call him just Jeremiah again, I should put Engineer Jeremiah. So I said, don't worry, I'll be calling you Engineer Jeremiah.
Our mission strictly is that we want to be able to empower these out-of-school youths. We want to be able to help them to advance their careers. And how we have chosen to do this is by giving them skills, technical skills in technical vocational education. By the time the students finish up their programs, they graduate, you have families here celebrating, and they have jobs. You see a boy who has come here in his first year, he's learning, struggling, and the days he picked up his phone, he was quiet, he couldn't talk. But now we are able to remodel him, and he becomes a man. He gets a job in the company, and he's talking to engineers, talking to site supervisors, talking to expatriates. In a language they all understand. He becomes a man and he gets a job, and he starts to take responsibility as he sees. So that already gives us joy. That gives us the push to continue doing what we're doing. It's tough, but somebody has to do it.
My classmates, they are not just classmates. They are not just course mates. They are part of me, part of my life. Without them, I wouldn't have made it through this course. Some allowed me to use their phone. Some allowed me to use their textbooks. Some allowed me to use their bed. We are going to pull through this together so that years from now, when we are successful in our different individuals, we can go out and have a drink together. There's nothing more fun than that.